Cold email is not working anymore, and if you are a marketer feeling that right now, you are not imagining it. By the end of this video, you know exactly why cold outreach is dying, what's actually working instead, and the one skill that determines whether your content brings in real clients or just random views. If you appreciate this type of content, gently tap that like button. Let's get into it. Alright, first off, let's talk about why cold email keeps failing. Woodpeckers 2026 benchmark report says the platform-wide average cold email reply rate declined from 5.1% in 2024 to 3.43% in 2026. The same report says 5% to 10% is good and 10% plus is excellent for cold email reply rates. It also notes that top performers exceed 10%. Inboxes are packed, spam filters have gotten smarter, and on top of that, AI has made it so easy to blast out 1,000 emails that every inbox is now flooded with messages that all sound the same. So even a genuinely good email gets read the same way as 100 lazy ones sitting right next to it. Which means most business owners have trained themselves to delete anything that smells like a pitch before they even finish the first sentence. You can write the perfect subject line, the perfect opener, the perfect offer, and none of it matters if the email never gets opened in the first place. That's the real problem. It's not that your writing is bad. It's that the entire channel got owned out by everyone using it the same way at the same time. Next up, here's why content is winning instead. When someone watches your video, they are not being interrupted. They chose to be there. And by the time they finish watching, they already know, like, and trust you a little bit before you have ever said a single word to them directly. That's the exact opposite of cold email, where a total stranger has to decide to trust you off one message with a zero context behind it. Content also keeps working long after you hit publish. A video you make once can keep bringing in the right viewers for months, sometimes years, while a cold email only works the one single time you send it and then it's gone. And the algorithm is doing free targeting for you in the background, showing your video to more of the exact type of person who already watched it and liked it. So instead of you chasing 1,000 strangers, the right people start finding you. Quick break. If you want help building this out for your own business, book a free call with me and we'll figure out if it's a fit to work together. Link is in the description and the pinned comment below. Now here's the part almost nobody talks about, and it's the actual skill that decides whether any of this works. Making a video isn't enough on its own. Plenty of marketers switch to content, post consistently, and still get nothing but random views from people who will never buy anything from them. The difference comes down to what I call a targeting script, a script written so specifically to one type of buyer that when they watch it, it feels like you are talking directly to them and nobody else in the room. That's the difference between a video that just gets views and a video that gets you booked calls with the exact clients you actually want. This is what I help marketers do. Write content that is fixed directly to their ideal client so the right people show up already warmed up and ready to talk. Clients I work with in commercial production see 5 to 6 highly targeted intro calls a month doing this the right way, and that is without sending a single cold email. So what does actually writing one of these look like in practice? It starts with naming your one ideal client so specifically that if the wrong person watched the video, they would know within the first 10 seconds it wasn't made for them. Then you build the entire video around one problem that only that person has, using the exact words they would use to describe it, not the police language you would put in the pitch deck, and you close them by giving them one clear next step, the same way you would if they were already sitting across from you on a call. Do that consistently and your content stops being a numbers game and starts working more like your best salesperson, one that never sleeps and never gets tired of repeating itself. So if cold outreach has stopped working for you, that's not a sign you need to email harder. It's a sign it's time to switch channels and to make sure whatever you post next is actually built to target the right person instead of just getting views. And if you want to go deeper on that, I made a video on exactly that. You can check it out by clicking right here.